Hey folks, Post here. Welcome back to another Digimon Rearise video. And can I say I called it? Is that too much? Is it too braggy to say that? But we are getting Alphamon, Alphamon limited summon for New Year's, and that's pretty cool. I'd say it's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of Alphamon fans out there, so if you're an Alphamon fan, congrats, we're getting Alphamon. Yay! And we're also getting some other stuff. We're getting a New Year's medal exchange. I would assume that's some kind of clash battle thing as well. And so we're getting, I would assume it's another 10 of these eggs that will hatch into Megagrowlmon, whatever it's called. I can't remember its name. The pre-evolution of Gallantmon. We're not actually getting Gallantmon for free. We're getting the ultimate version, right? Which is still nice. And then also, whatever this is, I would assume this is another 2 free mega eggs, which is cool. Not sure what's in there yet. So we'll have to wait on that. But hey, I'll take free megas. Free megas are cool. Anyways, so yeah, we got Alphamon and that, and let's go over and check them out. So let's go over this guy. Actually, no, let's go over Alphamon first. So Alphamon, we're getting the Brave version. JP only recently got the dexterity version, or whatever it's called on global. What do you call it on global? Dexterity. I don't even know. Oh, deft, right? Anyways, doesn't matter. Moving on. So this thing is interesting. So here are its stats. 6,860 HP, 3,920 power, which is a lot, by the way. 1,584 for defense, which is actually not terrible. And then 8 speed. It has 8 speed, which is really, really bad. So if you're running a Alphamon team, don't expect to outspeed anyone. Keep your expectations low in terms of outspeeding opponents' teams. But with Alphamon, you got some other options, which is nice, right? So let's go over to its moves. So your main skill, 280% damage to 3 enemies, 50% chance. This is skill lock. The translation is screwed up. If you guys want proof, I'll show you the original. But 3 enemies, 50% chance to skill lock them for 2 turns, and then each time you use a skill, your power increases by 25% up to 75%. So if you use this thing 3 times, you got 75%. Although very likely the battle will end between before you use the third one. You might use it a second time, but probably not a third time. If you use it a third time, then you're in trouble. But if you're in trouble and you actually get that 75% max boost, then you very likely will get out of trouble. So there's that as well. Sub skill. So this is a skill that it's a single target, right? And you know how single target skills are in for PvP, right? So a single target skill, 320%, which is an okay-ish multiplier, I guess. Yeah, but do keep in mind he has a lot of he has a lot of base power. So even though the multiplier is not the craziest for a single target skill, he's still doing a lot of damage. And also, it has another effect and increases your power by 25%. So every time you use it, again, with the main skill, you increase your damage by 25%. So if you just start the game and then, boom, you do a main plus sub, that's 50% up, 50% power up for Alphamon himself, right? That's pretty cool. So at most you could get 150% up for power. That's a decent amount. 150% power up with okay-ish multipliers on both of your skills. 280% to 3 enemies is not bad. It's not bad, right? I'd say it's slightly above average, right? It's around average, actually. But overall, your main game with Alphamon is just trying to stack your damage and then just go absolutely nuts with your normal attacks, right? Your passive disables electric shock, paralysis, freezing, fainting. What the heck is fainting? Let me untranslate that. Oh, that's stun. Freeze, stun, and sleep on allies with for your brave allies. So this is kind of like your first like brave leader, I guess, in the game. So if you're running a brave team, it's gonna help it out a lot. Obviously, you know they can't get CC'd, so it's basically Alphanimon's skill, but like worse, and only for brave allies, right? Which again, you know, brave allies. At the moment, the pool still doesn't seem too great, but it will get better. It will get better. It will get better, right? So speaking of brave allies, let's talk about the other thing, Megagrowlmon. I don't even know. Again, I can't remember this guy's name. But like the ultimate version is honestly the most forgettable version of its evolution line for me, unfortunately. Anyways, moving on. Let's stop trash talking it. So HP 5091, power 2912, defense 1120, speed 25. So again, it's an ultimate. Its stats are whatever, right? You know, ultimate stats aren't the greatest, unfortunately. So its skills, main 280% to 2 enemies. And remember, you could potentially, I would assume, you could farm this up all the way to skill level 10. So this will be much, you know, larger, this number, when you're actually using it, right? And then 20% defense down to those 2 enemies. And then your sub skill, 170% damage to 3 enemies, and increases defense of brave allies by 20%. So, I mean, these are solid skills, I guess. Again, you know, it will do much more damage when you raise it up to level 10. But, I mean, the secondary effects can be easily replaced by a lot of other Digimon. But, you know, if you're just running a full Brave team, then I guess you can't really. So that would help, I guess. And your passive increases the maximum HP of Brave allies by 20%. So this is really, really good. So this plus this passive would make the Brave team almost as good as Alphanimon's passive skill, right? So that's cool, right? So that you know, obviously this is a good option to pick up for your Brave team. Honestly, this 20% to maximum HP might be slightly better than this, since, you know, this can be sort of avoided now. So anyways, moving on. So let's talk about the Brave Digimon at the moment in the game. So again, Brave Digimon, we don't have that many, unfortunately. We do have, like, you know, we do have some decent ones overall, but you know, in comparison to what JP has, well, I mean, you know, it's nuts to compare it with JP, right? But they're a year ahead of us, but we really don't have too many great Brave Digimon at the moment, unfortunately. So when we look at it, so we got we're getting Alphamon, which is, you know, 1, right? And then you could throw this guy in there as well, right? Which one is it? This is probably the one that goes into Gallantmon. Yeah, it is. The other one, right? This one. You could throw that guy in there. Wargreymmon's another option. Venomiotismon is another option. Seraphimon's another option. Shine Greymon's an option. Boltmon's an option, right? Rustharandamon's an option. So these are, I guess, your only mega options at the moment. And if we look at some, I guess, ultimates, there are some good ultimates. Megagrowlmon, Blue Megagrowlmon, you probably want to have this thing on your team, right? Pumpkinmon's another great one, especially, you know, for those who farmed him up to skill level 10. This guy is great for, this guy would be great for this team. Whenever this guy becomes ultimate, I guess it would be nice as well. So yeah, Pumpkinmon, Blue Megagrowlmon, let's see, plus this guy, plus this guy, and then plus something else would make a decent team, right? Either Seraphimonn or Rustharandamonn, in my opinion, right? Seraphimonn and Rustharandamonn, both of them are, you know, decent for this team. A step lower would be something like Boltmon or Venomiotismon or Wargreymon, right? And then if you really don't have anything else, then I guess Shine Greymon for a PvP team, right? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about a PvP team. But aside from PvP, Alphamon could be decent for Clash as well, because if you like build a full Brave Clash team, you could build a pretty decent Brave Clash team, actually, right? You have Alphamon in here, and then you have Blue Megagrowlmon. Obviously, buff your power, right? Blue Megagrowlmon plus Alphamon plus Aerodramon, right? And then you throw like 2 more whatever in there, maybe Wargreymon. Forgot about the big one, right? Wargreymon and then Shinegreymon. You throw like those 5 in a clash team. That would be a monstrous clash team, right? That'll be a pretty incredible clash team, especially against clash battles that do status you, or CC you, right? Not status. That do CC you. This would be a pretty dope clash team. So, anyways, in terms of the other stuff. This is, I guess, decorations. I would assume, and they also have plugins. So, for folks who don't have too many Brave plugins, which I assume a lot of you don't have, because again, we haven't been getting too many great Brave Digimons yet on the game. So, I would understand if folks didn't summon for Brave plugins yet. I personally haven't really summoned for Brave plugins. I might have to summon for Brave plugins if I do get Alphamon, that is. And for those who don't, we're getting some free Brave plugins, which is always nice. So there's that as well. And so we're getting Alphamon. One note of caution, though, I'd have to say. As hype as Alphamon is, look what's after Alphamon, right? You got Kentorasmon and Alphamon, which, in my opinion, are both better than Alphamon. And again, Alphamon's not bad, but on the other side, we did skip 4 Digimons, so these 4 could all potentially come in between Alphamon and, one of these Royal Knights. But of those 4, you have a Gaiomon in there, which is much better than Alphamon. Much better, than all the other guys, right? So that would be another banner that you probably would be spending gems on or rubies on as well. So, yeah, tricky situation that we're getting into, right? So again, Alphamon, it's good, but yeah, just some stuff to be wary of. Kentorasmon, Alphamon, Gaiomon, even down here, Black Wargreymon, right? Then after that would be Omegamon, right? So, although Omegamon might be still a bit, further down the line, since again we still skipped 4, and then like in between, Megamon got like 3 more, right? So, yeah. Again, Alphamon good, but also be careful. So, anyways, that's me for this one. Let me know what you guys think about Alphamon and all the other stuff that's coming global in the comments down below. I would like to believe there might be more stuff than just a clash and a limited summon, but who knows? Maybe a login bonus or whatever. But we'll need more info on that. We still don't have enough info, and I'll update you guys when we actually do get that info. But anyways, again, that's me for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Digimon Rearise content. I'll see you guys